Forum members, Beas checking in. I'm on a next installment of year 2010 fall hikes. Good friend of mine, Jason, and myself are in northern Arkansas doing a 2-night trip on the Buffalo River Trail. We have parked at Kyle's Landing late in the afternoon. I'm going to try to do a couple of 2 hours maybe, hiking to the Hemmed-In Hollow Trail, get down right at the Buffalo River Trail, set up camp for the night. We'll be checking in periodically and give you a little update on what's going on. Let me introduce you to Jason. Say hello, Jason. Jason is mostly responsible for my interest in overnight hiking. Done quite a bit of day hiking before I met with him, but we worked together, and about 4 years ago he took me for my first overnight hike down the Sipsey Wilderness Trail, where I humped in a great big military sleeping bag and slept in underneath a tarp. It was just thrown up in a, not even in an A-frame, just a lean-to. We froze our guts out. Jason is he's a hammock camper. He's the first hammock I'd seen, and I went with the tarp stuff initially, trying to do the ultralight, and I just thought I could do a little better by hanging in the trees rather than sleeping on the ground. I ain't looked back since. I'll check back with you. Let you see the first campsite. We're working towards Hemmed-In Hollow. Once again, you can bet on the rain while I'm hiking. One thing I did not bargain for was hiking with Gene Kelly. See him back here? Jason's got a Ray Way umbrella. Bought an umbrella, cut everything off of it. There's 3 deer right there. 3 deer. Let's see if I can catch up with them. See if I can get some video on them. But bought a stock umbrella, cut away everything he didn't need, and now got himself a hiking umbrella. Who'd ever thunk it? My toboggan and get my head wet. Okay, mate. We've come along top of the ridge, and it looks like the sun's breaking out. We've been trying to figure out how much time we got left during the day. So if I take my fingers out, follow me here, follow me now, and I can look like this. I have no idea how much time of light we got, but I do have a watch on, and it's 4:30. I'm assuming that means we've got approximately 30 to 45 minutes of sun left. It's still sprinkling. I can't tell you. Nope, my hair. Morning, Hammock Forum members. I slept in a barn last night. I feel like I'm on Oh Brother War Art there. There ought to be some fellas outside surrounding the barn with torches ready to burn it. We're in a tight spot. We came into last night when we come down the end of the trail. It was almost dark, and we hit the old river trail, old Buffalo River Trail, and trying to figure out exactly where we was gonna make camp, because it was right 10-15 minutes before dark and starting to rain again. We looked up, and man, there was a vacant barn. So we came up in the loft and hung our hammocks in the loft and had supper, and it rained a little through the night. Wind blew pretty hard, and we were all inside. I couldn't ask for more out of this, man. And no wet equipment to pack up this morning. So, if you ever find yourself close to a barn, I'd advise hanging in it. Champion what? I don't know where they got it. for members, I want to try to show you our sleeping quarters for the night. I'm afraid it's still going to be a little bit too dark in here to actually see what's going on. But just give me a second. I'll turn the camera around. There's my rig hanging. Went into the barn between two good posts. And on this side of the loft, Jason's packing up his gear, ready to go. And he's got his Tennessee hammock ultralight hanging on the other end. Jason was using a car window shade last night for his sleeping pad and produced a whole lot of condensation. And he's hanging up his sleeping bag trying to dry it out this morning. He sweats like a great baby anyway.
Dude, it's scary, Hardwall. You turned us in. You'll never take us alive. We're in a tight spot.
Alright fellas, get in. We're going to R-U-N-N-O-F-T. We're fixing to do a little bit of water filtering for the day. Get everything ready to go. I was just going to show you the barn and the old homestead here. Jason, what was the name of this barn?
The
Lockhart barn? This is what they're calling the Lockhead barn. It's where we stayed last night. And I tell you, that's a great shelter. I don't believe a fella could ask for really any more. I mean, you got to hang in your hammock, you were out of the weather, and good and dry outside the building. I mean, outside the house. I'm just glad not to be at home today. You can see there's a, try to get over here, got a smokehouse. Got the old smokehouse here, I guess what that is. And then down below that, there's the old farm house. Well, we stopped for lunch right on the side of the Buffalo River, and Jason brought a summer sausage with some bagels, and he started a little campfire, a little bit small fire, and heating up that sausage on top of the fire, it just changes the flavor of it, changes just having a cold sausage. Man, I tell you what, it's a great idea. I've never done that before. But I can tell you this, I'll do it again. I had peanut butter on a tortilla, and he's eating sausage roasted over a fire. I'll let you take a look at it. What about it, pal?
It's good stuff.